The German Panzer 35T and the American M2A4 are great tanks. However, there is one that stands above them apparently, and I'm going to find out why. That's right, it's War Thunder. Released in November 2012, the game has seen millions of players compete in endless battles of tank, airplane and naval machines. From the super casuals to the competitive professionals, this game is catered for every single enthusiast out there. For most, the ultimate goal is to fly the iconic Spitfire or to drive the undisputed Tiger tank, and for some, to grind it all the way to the top. But my job is not for me to show you how to get massive amount of kills on the battlefield, no. My job is to show you these machines of absolute awe and how to get them. Karelia. Nestled between Finland and Russia, this cemetery of destruction bodes no favors for anyone. As you can see, the roads are all over the place, and the mountains have bunkers for fungi growth. Looking into the capture points, we find point A and C to be very similar in design. Both points are somewhat close to each other's opponent's spawn, to which protection can be almost guaranteed. But it's the fight for point B that piques the interest of most. Nestled in the mountains, the point has various entrances, making it somewhat of a monumental task to capture. Overall, the map is savage and really tickles the fancy of the camouflage fan. Moving through the hills and bunkers, you'll have to start with some type of vehicle. And if you are new to War Thunder, you'll most likely be going with this. It's the Panzer Kampfwagen 35T. Commonly shortened to the Panzer 35T, was a Czechoslovak designed light tank used mainly by Germany during World War II.
Right, so we're in the Panzer 35T now, engaging with the enemy in the next few seconds. Just one thing to note is that it's got good frontal armor and turret armor, that's about it. So when engaging, you kind of want to proceed with caution. You don't want to be going in head first, even though you might feel like doing that in War Thunder all the time. The German tanks are precariously known for being pretty much one-hit wonders, where you get hit once and you wonder why, well, you got taken out.
It comes with a KWK 37mm cannon, which in modern terms is as effective as a pea shooter or a BB gun.
Somewhere up here, I can tell you that for sure. Here she is. That's a T-26. Nice, there we go. You see, that's what you need to do. You got about a TNT in your shell, so you are able to take them out one shot, or maybe two, or three, or more.
But I think its strong point lies with its armor, especially frontal armor. Sitting with 25mm on the front and around the turret, this light tank can take a little bit of a spanking. Though not that much, since it's still just a light tank. However, with the combination of a TNT loaded shell, makes it somewhat formidable on the battlefield. So the Panzer 35T is not a bad tank, pretty decent. It's a little bit slow. So if you're looking for something a little bit more nippier, then this might interest you. The M2A4 light tank, the predecessor of the M3 Stuart, is a remarkable little tank. It's quick, nimble, and holds quite a fair amount of protection for its class. The tank's only combat service was with the United States Marine Corps 1st Tank Battalion in 1942 during the Pacific War, which is really an interesting starter tank.
So the M2A4 has got the same cannon caliber as the Panzer 35T. The armor is pretty much the same, except it's all round. Now when playing this tank specifically, it's quick, it's really quick, it's nimble, you can get from A to B very quickly, you can corner or ambush your opponents quite successfully. It's got a lot of pros to it. A little bit of a downfall, but I don't think it's too much of a downfall, is its actual shell that it's got.
So essentially these tank shells are the non-TNT variants, which means taking out enemies was and is a tougher job.
Oh no! I can't see him. Let's just take the shot. There we go, that's a T-26, nice and easy. Oh, okay, I got the kill assist on him. Ooh, that's terrible. Look at that, ordinary player doing ordinary things. Let's see if we can get another shot off here.
As you can see, the shell doesn't have any one-shot capabilities. Or does it?
Real quick bang. Now this is the thing with the shell, right? It does not exactly have... Ooh. It's got the destructive force, never mind, like I said, it's where you hit them.
So even though with its slow turret rotation and lack of TNT in the shell, this tank I do feel has something special to it. The decent armor and speed of the tank definitely makes you feel more comfortable engaging the enemies. But that being said, I do feel that something else is missing. Yes, it's the Soviet answer, the BT-5. The tank definitely ticks the mobility and firepower slots, but again, it needs to have a downfall, and in this case, no armor. However, that might not be as bad as you think.
Turn! Thank you. So yeah, BT-5 definitely killing machine. If you know how to play it right, and that is just literally be aggressive.
You see, the BT-5 has a 45mm cannon with TNT shells. I mean, the fireworks that it creates are absolutely amazing. It's got a lesser crew size of only 3, and its armor is only at most 15mm thick. It has a turret rotation of 11.6 seconds, comparable to the Panzer 35T.
A lot of speed in this tank allows you to basically go from point to point, capture as you go, and also makes it very difficult for that of the opponents to try and take you out. Now look at this, Panzer trying to take a shot off of me. Down it goes.
So after reviewing these 3 tanks, I feel that I will be going with the M2A4 on this one. Surprisingly so, the other 2 tanks are very close competitors, but the M2A4 has got the armor, has got the speed, and it's got amazing reload speed on top of it as well. Its turret and its lack of TNT is much to be desired, however, I feel that it's a well-rounded tank going into the reserved category, Battle Rating 1. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show. Please comment as to which tank you would have gone for and which tank you would like to see in the next episode. Otherwise, give us a subscribe and a like, and we will see you in the next episode.